Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes. Matt Baines here.
And I am scratching my arse.
It's not exactly breaking news, is it? I mean, breaking.
No, it's scratching news. The breaking news comes later.
Fair enough.
The breaking news comes later. Because... Good news, everyone!
Good news.
We have some breaking news. We have some breaking news for you.
In actual fact, it's not actually breaking. We do know it's breaking. So don't get mad at us.
We know
it's somebody else.
We know. It's just that some dipsticks can't spell sometimes.
And yet we live in a world where the spell checker, Word, and Grammarly.
Oh, I'm not heard of the third one. I must be showing my age.
Wait, no. And two of them are free.
Free!
But anyway.
Free! But anyway, without further ado, I now bring to you the Not So Sunday 6 PM Sunday Watershed.
Yep.
The following broadcast may contain language, opinions and topics that may not be suitable for mild audiences or children. However, I do believe that the Masters of the Universe are much easier on the eyes and ears.
Depends on which version you're going for.
Original.
That's fine. It's all clean! It's all clean!
It's all clean. Just like my tissue drawer.
Even though someone, if you use the internet, someone will have used the Rule 32.
Rule 32?
I'm not even that...
Is that the rule of thumb?
It's either Rule 32 or Rule 34. It's one of them. Where basically if there's any idea or concepts somewhere at some point on the internet, it will be contrived for porn.
Oh, right. You got a link?
And seeing as you're on the internet now, that's going to be scary.
What?
Technically, someone could even be writing fan fiction for James Irvine.
Well. I had something to say to that, but I don't know what to say.
Basically, if there's an idea for it, a concept, there'll be porn for it.
Lovely. Wonderful news.
I know, not a very PG introduction, but at least we got the watershed out of the way.
Yes, watershed out of the way, and now try and get on with our
regular introduction of the fact that we are, massive and always in full support of Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, because we haven't done this in a while, because, obviously people at the back row can't fucking hear us.
Oh yeah, of course, because they're always, either chundering on about something else or, talking over and interrupting the people on the fucking back row.
Yeah. You just look over and you see them whispering to one another. It's like, oh, sorry, I do apologise. I was talking when you were there.
Sorry, did I interrupt you? Are the chairs facing you?
Let me see now. Are the chairs facing you? No, because if you were that important, the chairs would be facing you, you ugly cunts.
Bit of animosity there, isn't there?
Okay, then, ugly wallies.
That's fine.
Well, there's just one Wally and a sloth.
Slip.
A slith. A slith. A slith. A slith. What is
Anyway.
that? It's a slith. You guys. That's like when somebody says, like, have you actually... I mean, this is not me saying it, obviously, because I don't believe in all the fat shaming stuff. But, you know, when somebody goes, what is she? Is she thick? No, bro. She's thick. She's thick. You're
With two
okay.
C's.
Same thing. But anyway, so this is for these at the back, because we know you can't hear us.
So we've become the human version of John Cena.
Yeah. You can't see me.
You can't see me. What it does is you can't hear us, even though we're audio only.
Yeah, audio only. Until it comes to Pornhub. I mean,
Or
no,
vlogs.
No, vlogs. Sorry, wrong website. Wrong content. Do apologise. Not really. The secret's out. But anyway, we
not sorry.
We are in full support. Also of hashtag speaking out.
Yeah, that we are.
And excuse me whilst I just try not to trip over my tongue, but we are also friends, good friends of the LGBTQ plus community.
Yep.
God damn it, I'm so scared of getting that wrong every week now.
Not to worry. I've already seen a certain thing on TikTok that has got me cracked up about it, but I'm not going to mention it on here because we're friends.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Is it one of my videos?
No.
What's
I'm saying I'm saying we're friends with the community.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know, it's just it can't be any worse than that. That's what I'm just saying. If you slept up on it, the difference is because we're friends with the community, they would understand, and it's understandable. But we always make sure to, if we do make a mistake on that, we'd always correct it.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
So, anyway, moving on. So, this week, clearly, we are not live.
True, but hang on. I didn't even get a chance to even mention the blog or vlog.
Okay, you tell everyone about your vaginal log. I mean, your vlog.
And oddly enough, I fucking knew he'd say that. I even pointed out on the fucking vlog.
What pointed what out?
I literally even say, the blog. I mean, the vlog, and not my fucking log.
Yeah, but I didn't this time.
Anyway, point being is, this week was an individual one, but that is due to commitments. Agreed?
Yeah, that commitment being Matt Burns' driving.
No, I was going to say because you were busy.
Yeah, well, I was busy helping you.
That was on the Friday.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been busy today, obviously. I've been at work, but,
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's fine. No, okay.
We've been busy.
Okay.
And bear in mind, I had to somehow do an individual one with the limited time that I've had.
Even though, to be fair, yesterday was very interesting.
Yes.
Because certain things
Oh
happen
shit!
today. Yes,
Oh
yes,
shit!
yes. Well, have you ever seen it when a child is running between his dad's legs and then he bully heads into his ball sack? That it pretty much explains what happened when Matt Burns decided, oh look, there's a pothole. Doink. Good old Irvine walking in front, just so happened to be quite sturdy and firm and managed to stand strong whilst Matt Burns' head entered his buttocks. Holding said Matt Burns up, standing.
I think this should be on another website.
I am quite shocked that we didn't end up like the two prison inmates in Hancock.
No. Basically, what my esteemed colleague is mentioning is, I was walking, I suddenly didn't notice a pothole, and went completely fucking arsehole tip top.
Nearly went arsehole tip top.
I'm still classifying it because you've got the capability of now ribbing the fuck out of me for it.
It's okay because you were rimming my buttocks yesterday with your fucking head.
What the fuck?
You're ribbing my buttocks. I'm literally. I thought you were caressing them and tenderizing them just so you could enter them. I thought, what the actual fuck is going on here? And then had the audacity to say, "Oh, my ankle." Your fucking ankle? On my arse!
I fucking twisted my ankle from it.
Good lord.
Twist ankle, went arsehole shit. Bumped into you.
Will never be the same again.
Bumped into you. Managed to stay standing. Which was impressive in its own right, to be honest with you.
I was quite impressed that you were still standing.
I'm surprised that I didn't even go straight onto the fucking road.
Well, that's why I was standing there, apparently.
But I'm surprised at least one of us didn't go down.
You did go down. You went down on my buttocks.
No, I didn't go down. I was still standing. And no, that is not a reference to start singing, I'm still standing.
No, I was just going to reference a couple of rock films like Walking into Love. Oh. Too funny, matey.
And instead now he's going to be possibly at some point referencing the fucking centipede.
The human centipede.
And before you, if anybody does say this, bear this in mind, we have got the disclaimer at the start, and if anybody does want to know about it, look it up, but at your own risk.
Yes. All I will say is that, oh no, I need to shit.
Oh, just
it's like,
no.
I'm so sorry. And you're like, oh God. Oh no.
No.
No. Ooh.
Just no.
It's not every day that you end up with somebody's mouth strapped to your arsehole.
Just no. Anyway.
Still funny.
Shall we get back to the blog?
Yes, because we kind of just like segued somewhere.
Yeah. Right, back to the vlog where I'll still say this for the record. I was still practicing road safety. I was not touching the phone throughout any point in that clip. The only time I touched the phone was before the start of the journey and the end of the journey.
Fucking hell, that must be one long ass fucking video then.
It was, and I had to get it edited to narrow it down to the short minutes that it was.
Is that like when you say, "Oh, matey, I'm only 10 minutes away, matey." Half an hour later, he rocks up. I bet that vlog, I haven't watched it yet because obviously it hasn't been out long. But I bet that vlog was like listening or watching James May.
No.
No, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I did today. I put a leaflet through
That's
number
not James
2,
May.
and
That's
number 4,
fucking...
then number 6, and number 8, then number 10. And then it carried on all the way through to 99 and 100. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not. I know you too well. I know what you're like.
It was about, what, 5 minutes?
And how long had it been cut down from?
No comment.
How long had it been
No
cut
comment.
No. How long had it been cut down from?
21 minutes and 35 seconds.
Oh, God. What the fuck? Where were you travelling from? Your house
Crew!
to the end of your house to the end of the street?
Crew! I was in Crew.
He was in Crew. He was driving from the co-op to the chip shop. They're right next fucking door to one another. That's it now. Your new name is Captain Fucking Slow.
It always has been, you twat. I'm surprised you haven't fucking picked that up from other people.
No, because, you know, all our mateys, they don't really call you Captain Slow.
They do when I'm behind the wheel.
No, I didn't know that. I do now.
Bollocks.
Your cousin must go absolutely fucking mental. Or is he just as slow as you? I do believe we've lost Matt.
Fucking hell.
And continue.
Not yet. I'm just still trying to breathe. Breathe. There we go. Anyway, point being is we covered it, and there's probably even I even give you a bit of a mention in a nice way.
Well, I'm kind of glad that it wasn't in a weird way, but okay, yeah, keep going.
And the fact that I even covered the fact that I'm still on the hunt and search for a certain co-owner of UKWA.
Yeah, well, I've tried to help you.
And I pointed that out.
I've tried to help you. But it's very difficult when you're going on very little information.
Apart of exactly, that's what I'm saying. All we've got is the word of Chris Drew, and we know how far that'll go.
Well, yeah, we certainly do now.
And a bit of a scribble on a contract.
Bit of a squiggle on the contract.
Listen, I could go down that far, but listen, I'm not CSI.
You could go down.
I'm not going to go down the CSI route because, one, we don't have that funding. Two, I'm not the police. We have budgets.
CSI in Matt Byrne standards stands for can't seriously investigate.
At least it's not CRS. It stands for CRS, can't remember shit.
Okay.
But anyway. I do like the CSI one, though.
Yes. Quite amusing.
Very, very amusing.
Cannot seriously investigate.
But anyway, point being is, we've got that pretty much to deal. Well, I've got that to deal with at some point.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I shall be watching and waiting.
I might just put out a video out soon, just basically putting out my thoughts in regards to. I just want to know. The real question is why. Just why.
Well, the frustration's there, isn't it? The frustration's there. You want to know, you want answers, you can't get the answers, and it's just like, what am I supposed to be doing here? What?
How's this going to work?
Yeah, how's it going to work? Because I can only make half of the decisions.
Well, it's not. We can make the decisions. It's just if I make one decision and then they make another decision on the other hand, we can end up cancelling each other out and we're back to square one.
Yeah, well, seems to be like like he or she has been listening, and I don't know, but I'd still can't believe Chris Drew managed to get back in. Can't believe he managed to win his way back in.
I could speak my mind about that person, but I'm not. I'm going to be professional.
Do you reckon when he was a child, somebody just put something over his head like a fucking saucepan and banged it continuously with a ladle?
No, but it gives me ideas.
Well, yeah.
But anyway.
I reckon he was using somebody rather large, somebody who's rather large, using their thighs for earmuffs.
No comment.
Sounds like his wet dream. Never mind.
No comment on that situation. Going to keep professional, but we'll talk a bit more about that later.
Yeah, but you forget I don't have to remain professional. You do.
At least one of us has to.
He's on your books, not mine.
And the co-owners. Although that's a serious question. Why the hell am I so? I'm just wondering if am I the only one who's been signing off all the the checkbooks and everything? So I'm getting all the grunt work.
I thought you said something else then, but okay.
I said grunt work. What did you think I said?
Can't you tell from my laugh? You was meant to say grunt work. What?
Grunt.
Who the fuck said that?
Grunt.
He said grunt. Okay.
Yes, because the other one is for the wrong website.
Yes, Pornhub. No, I can't remember.
It's associated with black and orange. Enough said.
No! No!
What?
No.
And I don't mean the TV series Orange is the New Black either.
No, I wasn't thinking of that. For some strange reason, it involves sausage and an orange. I don't know why, but they both popped into my mind, and they both took advantage of one another, and it got rather wrong.
So you're thinking of schnitzel with a tangerine, with an orange or tangerine? What the fuck?
Yeah, well, it had a slit in it as well. That slit got a bit bigger every
Just
single
what
time.
the hell?
I know, I can't help it. My mind is an enigma. And no, it's not an Edward Nigma.
Anyway.
God damn it.
Can we get back to business?
Yes, can we move on from this conversation? My mind is rather rocky and very disturbed at this moment in time.
Right. Shall we cover WWE Raw? Actually. James Irvine, any news on what your thoughts are on Raw this week?
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck.
Thanks, James Irvine. WWE Raw. And that's including with the fucking...
Yes. Can you move on to... Can you do the same for SmackDown now?
James Irvine, what are your thoughts on SmackDown this week?
It's a pile of crap.
Thanks, Irvine. And it's going to be difficult because I've got to wrap my head around this somehow.
Sounds painful, but go ahead.
Oh no! This is gonna hit your head.
Sounded like it hit yours, but go on.
Did we? The whole road, the whole draft situation.
Yeah.
They've done all this draft situation, but all the drafts that have taken place and been officially announced. Right? Anyone who hasn't been officially announced is considered a free agent, so they can go wherever they want, which is okay. On top of that, we have also got it so any of them changes cannot be implemented, are not in full force or full swing, until the day after Crown Jewel.
Why?
So, I'm just going to break this concept down. Why didn't they do the draft after Crown Jewel?
Or, why not just not have Crown Jewel at all? Because
they're getting
such awful fuck-arsing spectacles like The Undertaker versus Goldberg.
We don't speak about that.
And now it's going to be Lesnar and Reigns.
Seth versus Edge in a Hell in a Cell match. For God's sake, do not do a repeat of what happened when they went all red in the Hell in a Cell, Vince.
No, it'll be all green this time, I bet. Green and gold. I think what they should do is get a table, have like really big jugs filled with beer, and then call it the Punjabi Piss Up. The Punjabi Piss Challenge.
I'm not sure.
I know that's India, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Not sure. Basically, WWE are getting a lot of money, but whether or not it's going to be good or something that they're going to be able to look back in 5 years' time and say, that was a good thing, or what the fuck did we do then?
WWE know what they're doing. And that is snort a load of cocaine and go batshit crazy.
Oh, and are you ready for this interesting fact? Unfortunately, Crown Jewel is going to have one thing missing off it. That is not going to make it. It's going to make it even less entertaining. There's no Pat McAfee.
Well,
He's
that's
not.
just going to be a shower of shite then, isn't it?
He's not going to be there. And the commentators, probably because depending on certain situation, because the last time he ended up, the last time they went, they got held up, and then on the following night on the SmackDown, when because of the hold up, certain talent couldn't make it back because they were held up. Certain commentators couldn't be there, and Pat McAfee was on the commentator's table last time. So he's probably sitting there thinking, "I'll stay at home. I'm happy to stay at home, and just be prepared just in case if there's another hold up. At least he'll be able to turn up on work on time."
Well, if it's anything like last time they were at Crown Jewel, he'll probably be the only one turning up for work.
Or they might
Then
have
again,
to bring
no,
up...
actually, no. I hope it happens again, because at the end of the day, we ended up with the invasion angle from NXT,
which fucking worked.
which really worked. And it was brilliant. And it was amazing. And it was awesome. And it was just everything that I wanted to see from the Attitude Era invasion angle.
Pause with that thought. That was when it was the black and gold brand.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
Well, you never know. Just injecting a bit of LSD colours might fucking help.
Or have the Spot Man from Suicide Squad.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the WWE is like the Scatman song. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it's over.
And you're disappointed. Yeah. Anyway, point being is, it's not looking great. And we've got another rematch happening.
Another one?
Yeah.
SmackDown related by any chance?
No, Raw related actually.
Oh my god, because it hasn't been done before.
RK Bro versus Styles and Omos. Yeah.
Right now, I would rather snore and have somebody teabag my tonsils.
Now you think WWE would have the sense of, let's build up the crown jewel with everything. So, have they got a mid-card title build up? No. What we've got is King of the Ring. And the female equivalent. I can't. I'm getting tired.
Equivalent.
Equivalent. It's almost as bad as fucking Bracken.
We've got the equivalent of the blocking nose.
Yeah, but anyway. Basically, we've got the female version, which is basically called Queen's Crown. Queen's Crown. I say again. Queen's Crown.
I'm sorry, I can't. Because of that now, all I'm expecting you to do. The Queen's Crown?
Queen, where's it like? It's almost like a tongue twister in its own right. Try to say that quickly. Queen's Crown, Queen's Crown.
Oh dear.
I'm pretty sure somebody's going to fuck that up at some point. Probably me.
Composure.
I'm probably just going to lose my shit and probably slip up. A bit like I did when I was fucking flying.
I was flying so high, matey.
So
but then I
high!
fell so hard, matey.
I hit my head so hard.
I hit so... No!
The
No,
top of
no,
my
no,
head.
that was my ass meat.
Just what the fuck?
I think he even got a grope of it as well.
That's what she said.
Yes, Matt. That is a
Bollocks.
man's ass.
Bollocks.
No, you grabbed my ass.
And I said, bollocks, I'll go put money in the jar.
Oh.
I said the line.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it!
Well, at least you haven't got... At least you're not being faced with the Squid Game buttons.
Fair point. Fair point. More on that later. By the way, point being is, I'm not being ranty or anything. It's just, oh look, we've got Crown Jewel. We're getting shitloads of money. Let's just throw everything with our with our wrestlers. Put a Hell in a Cell matches, street fights, whatever. Really? Think this through. You're putting Goldberg against Bobby Lashley, and not Ashley, against each other in a street fight or a no DQ match.
Yes,
Supposedly.
Just remember that.
What?
And also, what I would like to point out that Bobby Lashley all of a sudden loses the title after he'd had a championship match with Goldberg for the WWE title.
Sound familiar?
So does that mean that he's going to be losing to Goldberg and then winning his title back?
No.
Would I put that past the WWE? No.
Not on your Nelly. You know what I see is more plausible? Goldberg beats Lashley. Oh my god! And then Goldberg versus Big E.
Yeah.
Because, by the way, we've also got somehow Drew McIntyre against Big E.
Yeah, it's not going to make any sense, is it, really?
So, face versus face. That usually doesn't go well, does it, for WWE? That normally means someone's turning.
Oh, right.
Usually. So, if they turn Big E, really? If they turn Drew, fucking really? Either way, someone's getting fucked.
Yeah, but you can see that Drew will play more of the heel.
Yeah, but the problem is, why are they going to turn him heel when he's been one of the workhorses during the pandemic era of,
and he's the face of the company,
and has been a face of the company massively, even though their WWE trucks have still got Daniel Bryan on it.
Yeah, well, to be fair, my pencil case has still got Jericho and Austin on it, but you know.
No, these are the actual trucks going to shows.
Yeah, but you never know, though. I might actually turn up to one of the shows and my pencil case will follow me.
He's probably confiscated because it's got somebody else's likeness from another company.
Yeah.
Sorry, we can't allow that. But why?
It's got Chris Jericho's face on it, mate.
It doesn't work for us anymore. Doesn't make sense. It could be worse. But anyway, point being is, it just feels as though a little bit rushed. And don't even get me started on the whole King of the Ring tournament and Queen's Crown.
Yeah, I wasn't going to.
What?
I wasn't going to.
Because how they've got the brackets and not bracking,
The brackets.
they're not fucking great. They're not great. It just comes across as right. So the King of the Ring tournament, which used to be a tournament to crown who they were considering pushing into the next level from the mid card, possibly into upper mid card, and then potentially into the main card, has now been resorted to being part of a weekly tournament on SmackDown and Raw. That's going to lead up and finalise it, Crown Jewel.
Mm.
But hang on. And they've also got both thrones on the entranceway. Where have we seen this before?
Sucker.
What?
Sucker.
Sucker.
Can you dig it?
No, not that one. No, where have we seen that before this year? That's right. Impact fucking Wrestling. When they did their Homecoming King and Queen tournament. Or did any fucker else forget?
Yeah.
So WWE have brought it back because it got popular. No, because they saw another company doing something and they thought, oh shit, we forgot we got this.
I don't know.
They've got something with a massive history that used to be a pay-per-view. That even had a pay-per-view that has also got one of the most fucking epic and almost traumatic experiences on there for Mick Foley.
Yes.
And now it's resorted to being a bog standard tournament that's just thrown out.
Just like you disregarded rubbish.
Or used tissue.
Or to use Johnny.
Yep. A used Johnny. But at least it won't talk about certain topics that we don't cover.
Yes.
Anyway. Right. That's covered. Shall we cover AEW?
You can brush over it if you want, because like I say, I haven't watched any of it this week yet.
And because my colleague hasn't watched any of it, it's all good!
Nice.
And we even had Armed Anderson on there as well.
Armed Anderson. I mean, yeah, he's got arms. I mean, yeah, you know what I meant.
Although I do seriously wonder if they might actually consider having him walk around with a gun.
Oh dear.
I can see that being a fucking massive issue at the same time. They're selling t-shirts with it on. Armed Anderson. Call an ambulance! But not for me.
Yeah, it's still funny, that is.
It's still funny. Armed Anderson creating new memes.
It's been like too long, and now all of a sudden he is a meme.
Yes, it has to happen. But shall we move on?
Yes, let's.
There is one topic I was going to bring up to you beforehand, but we didn't have time because we got to get this episode done and everything. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe you covered another season of a certain wrestling TV show.
Oh yes, Dark Side of My Ring. I mean, The Ring.
And why do I feel like a certain line could fit in right there at the end?
That's what she said.
There we go. Put the money in the jar.
It has gone.
There you go. But anyway, at some point, I'm pretty sure we'll be bringing that segment back, correct?
Yes.
Which should be very, very interesting.
Hmm.
Because I will say, on the second season, there is a few episodes on there, and I'm pretty sure at some points, Irvine will quote me on this, does fuck with your head.
Your head, your mind, your body, your soul, everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And for some of them, fair dues. Fair dues.
Well, that's it. Crack on.
Exactly. But hopefully, that could be down the road for the Burning Truth. Soon. But anyway, normally we'd probably jump onto another topic or everything. What I'm going to recommend is, as well, also check out Impact Wrestling, as it seems like it's getting a lot of interest and a lot of love lately.
Yeah, why not?
Because there's still rumours of talk of a certain former Braun Strowman and a former Fiend turning up. However, there is rumours that the former Braun Strowman has supposedly been asking for a job back. Supposedly covered by some twonk who keeps saying, "And this is the news."
Oh dear.
I know.
No.
We could make it worse.
How?
This is the breaking news.
Yeah.
There you go. You asked me how, and I had to show. You're welcome. Anyway, that aside, we've got to cover AJ Mendez.
Yeah.
Who has signed up for WOW, Women of Wrestling, which, if I'm not mistaken, is actually on a Freeview channel on, I believe, on some of the television networks. I'm just trying to think which one it is over in the UK, though. But it supposed might be available. But she has signed. But at the moment, a lot of people are jumping on saying, she's joining wrestling. So far from what I've seen, she's only on there as a executive producer at the moment. We don't know if she'll actually be wrestling. On top of that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Tessa Blanchard is also signed for WOW as well. And no, we don't mean World of Warcraft.
I was wondering when that was going to come in.
I had to try my best to quell the geek in me. But there has been also some PR disaster with some of the t-shirts that they've decided to produce for her. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they actually made a t-shirt for Tessa Blanchard. That she is supposedly nuclear.
Wow. She ain't doing so hot at the minute, though, is she?
Now, if I'm not mistaken, that comment reference is probably because no other wrestling company would touch her due to certain accusations and allegations that were being provided around.
Yes.
So, at the moment in time, Women of wrestling, you might want to turn it down a little bit.
Just a little. Just a little bit.
And probably get a certain check done. So you can check up on the history of somebody. Not saying names.
I was tempted
Tempted?
to say a name.
No.
No.
No. No. But anyway, shall we get down to the next topic?
Yeah.
Which is none other than talking about British wrestling.
We love a bit of British wrestling.
We do love a bit of British wrestling. And let's start off with the whole reason why we are pre-recording the episode, shall we?
Yes.
Seeing as, in less than 24 hours.
Yes. Less than 24 hours. I shall be wrestling at Stoke-on-Trent, which is basically Stoke-on-Trent's version of Comic-Con.
Yes.
On a very smaller scale.
Yes. But it's all going to be fun and laugh.
Better be.
It will be. I get to see you wrestle as well.
Oh.
I'm not going to be laughing at you.
No, I'll be laughing at myself.
But it's going to be a fun event. Definitely recommend if you've got tickets for it. Why not pop down? Say, come check out the wrestling. And also check out some snazzy cars as well.
Oh, yes.
Agreed?
Oh, yes.
It's all going to be snazzy. But genuinely, if I'm not mistaken, it's 2 shows tomorrow at the Stoke-on-Trent, correct?
Yeah, 2 shows. I think the first one starts at 11 and the second one at 1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah, so give or take. If you're interested, pop down. Show some love. Why not? And if you are there, why not say hi to us?
Yeah, say hi. Matt Baines will introduce you to the shovel. And with me, you will dig your own hole.
Why would I introduce him to the shovel?
I don't know.
You're a very angry person today, aren't you?
No, I'm very confused. I just put it down to tiredness and lack of sleep.
Or the fact that you might have been leafleting last night.
That too. Lots of fresh air.
Lots of fresh air. And it's not in Bel Air.
Oh no.
What?
That is terrible.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Shall we continue at the very least?
Yeah, can do.
Of course, aside from that, you've also got another show. Haven't you?
Yes.
Because, we'll get to the one I've got. We'll mention the other show, the other one that you've got, that will be happening under the Barracks Wrestling.
Yes.
Would you like to talk about it?
The Barracks Pro Wrestling Academy. Are we on about the 22nd or tomorrow?
Well, you can cover both because we already mentioned Stoke-on-Trent, haven't we?
Yeah, well, Stoke-on-Trent is basically a bit of fun, just show you what wrestling's about.
Yep.
And then, obviously, it's a bit more intense. But,
more serious?
Yeah, a bit more serious, a bit more intense for others.
Yeah, and we don't mean it's super serious.
Oh yeah, no, none of that's super serious.
Correct. But it's massively entertaining, and I believe that would be the show called none other than Retaliation.
Oh God, Reclamation.
Oh, is it Reclamation?
Yes.
Reclamation. And it's already looking like it's going to be a fun show. Already. I noticed that you were on the poster.
I am on the poster. How could you leave this face off the poster?
So I'm pretty sure that the Irvine superfans are very happy.
Well, I hope so.
They should be overjoyed. They should be overjoyed. But anyway, that aside, we have also, of course, got the other show that is happening next week.
Yes, that's the show of the mateys.
Right. I'm just going to get this out of the way. Where the fuck's that come from?
The show of the mateys.
No, just the word matey. What the fuck? Why does everyone keep saying that? I keep stating that, and why did he put some ridiculous accent with it as well? What the fuck's up with that?
Oh dear.
But you can see what I'm fucking asking, can't you?
Yeah, and I love it. It's great because I'm not going to tell you.
I'm like, what the actual fuck? That's an even bigger fucking thingy than the whole. That's an even bigger fucking mystery to me than the whole fucking Corona situation.
Oh dear.
Because at least with the co-owner situation, that's been fucking 2 years. The whole matey situation's been on for fucking forever. I feel like fucking hurricane. Now, what's up with that?
Oh, never mind. Don't you worry, matey.
Let's get down to being professional. And let's get down to business. With, of course, none other than UKWA's first show back. That is called New Era. That is occurring on Saturday, the 16th of October, Coppenhall Working Men's Club.
Be there or be square.
Make sure to be there because we have got some absolute stellar matches. And the scary thing about it is we can actually say them all now, can't we?
Yes.
I believe.
Yeah.
I believe, unless something happens on the day of the show, because but then again, some changes could potentially happen, which is why on all the advertisements we always actually have the word card subject to change.
Yeah, it should always be the fine print.
Of course. But we have got, of course, a triple threat match. Chase Alexander versus CJ Rollins versus Lee Hunter. And for each match, I'm not going to put my input on it because I can be biased. I want to hear Irvine's thoughts on that match.
What, as in the triple threat itself?
Yeah.
Am I excited for it? Well, duh.
Of course it is. Good match?
Oh, very. It should
Very.
be extremely good.
It should be extremely good. That could be potentially a showstealer match on its own. And that was the first announced match. Then it was followed up by the gold standard Woody Anderson versus the Prince of the Underworld, AJ Hughes.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
That match, I think, is going to be another good one because both of them know each other through tag team matches, but they've never had a one-on-one contest.
Well,
so it's a first.
It's a first, so let's hope that it turns into something good.
Exactly. We, of course, also got Dave Dalvecchio's open challenge, who was very upset of having an open challenge.
Was very, very upset. No, matey, no rematch for you, matey. Very, very upset.
He didn't win the match.
Yeah, but
I
to be
understand
fair,
he wasn't pinned.
I was just about to say, to be fair, he wasn't pinned though, was he?
But he still didn't.
Matey?
We'll see how things go from the open challenge. But the thing is, that is with, and if I'm not mistaken, it is only with anyone who is a signed member of the UKWA roster. So we're not just having Joe Bloggs popping up from the crowd.
Exactly.
Because if that was the case, oh my God, the insurance couldn't cover it.
It couldn't cover it, and they would probably have to macrame themselves a pair of jorts.
Just literally get some, probably just tell someone get the scissors out.
Get them skizzers on them gizzards? Gizzards? Oh,
That just sounds wrong.
Yeah, it does. It sounds too wrong.
That just sounds too wrong. Then we've also got the triple threat tag team match, which has got Shropshire Hardstyle versus the Elite Express versus Clarkwood. And rumour has it, there is speculation of 2 surprises being done on there, being thrown in.
Yeah.
One that is happening before the match starts.
Yeah.
And the other being revealed after the match is finished.
Nice.
As for what they are, you'll have to find out.
Ooh. I'm gonna enjoy watching this.
I'm pretty sure you are. You gotta make sure you get your tickets. And
I've already got it.
I know you do. I'm saying that to everybody else.
Ah.
I'm saying that to everybody else. And of course, we have got the main event, which is for the UKWA Championship, pitting the champion, the Dosser King, Charles Kelsey.
Will he be accompanied by Christopher Drew?
Most likely, and probably have some others waiting in the wings, knowing luck.
You can just imagine that, can't you? Don't worry, Charles. Don't worry, Kelsey. I'll do it. I'll clean you in between your toes. I'll get rid of your toe jam. I'll eat it. I'll do it all.
I don't think that's quite Drew there. I don't think that's quite true. No. But anyway, of course, he is up against someone from his past. And I believe that when it was announced, I don't think Christopher Drew actually got the joke of what I was getting, and somehow made me sound really bad at laughing on a text, even though I didn't laugh on a text.
Okay.
No idea why that was. But anyway, we of course got the submission tactician, James Terry.
Yes, we have the submission tactician, Dolph Ziggler.
James Terry.
Dolph Ziggler.
James Terry. Why do you keep saying Dolph Ziggler?
Michael!
Why do you keep saying Dolph Ziggler?
Michael!
Michael! It's James Terry! Terry!
Okay then. It's James Tigler.
Terry. James Terry. And this is somebody who has actually been up and down the country against Charles Kelsey, and he's won some, he's lost some, but this is a good match. This is going to be a great contest, and who knows, straight down the middle, we'll have to see who is going to be at the end of this contest, UKWA champion.
Dolph Ziggler.
Will it be Charles Kelsey or will it be James Terry?
Dolph Ziggler.
Only one way to find out. Be there.
Can Dolph Ziggler at least be special guest referee? So they can just do like that pose that they do and the pictures together.
I don't think I could afford Dolph Ziggler right now. Plus, I'm pretty sure he's wrestling around the world.
I was just about to say, I've got some Oreos and gummy bears we could feed him.
I think he's more of a Haribo guy.
Yeah, I can afford a pack of Haribos. They're only £1. Come here, Ziggler. Look at squishy bear.
Why is that the second you went for start that all I heard from I was expecting from your voice to turn round from squeaky face to just go, get in the van.
Get in the van.
Just no.
Dolph Ziggler.
Just no.
Sweet Jesus.
No. Right. And of course, we have also got the current ongoing situation with me trying to find out who the co-owner is.
Yes.
Hopefully, I can actually get some light shedded on that situation, but only time will tell. And I believe that's going to be the wrestling content covered for this week.
Oh, yes, definitely.
But would you say that's a wrap-up for us now? Or...
I think so, yeah, because I'm very sleepy.
I was going to suggest, do you have any non-wrestling topics you want to cover?
No.
Apologies
I'm
for the sneeze. Apologies, sneeze. Then, all I'm just going to say is, so no, we'll leave it. We'll leave it there. It's about. I'd say that's about roughly about the time. We'll probably save the non-wrestling topic for the next week, because I believe the following week is. I'm going to be very, very tired.
Yes.
I'll be very, very sleepy. And probably wanting to talk a lot about British wrestling next week. Agreed?
I know I will.
Of course. So, with that all in mind, I'm going to say let's make that a wrap-up for this week. We, of course, do definitely have to recommend more to check out the website, which is www.theburningtruthuk.com. And please check out the links that are on there. We do get them regularly updated and checked through from time to time. Some may get removed, some may get added. But we're always updating the list. But you cannot hold us responsible for any external links. We have no control over them.
We have no control.
Why did I suddenly just get the intro of the Twilight Zone in my head?
I was thinking more so Quantum Leap.
Good reference there, that one. Good reference. I like that one. But anyway, of course, you can find us on social media, which we are on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And if you want to listen to any past or, anything from the past, we, of course, have always got the website, Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Deezer, Amazon Music, and other sources. Are you feeling well? Anyway, I'll continue on. And
Google.
I did wonder when Granville was going to come into play.
I was stalling.
Oh, were you snoring?
Well, I was getting close.
Fair enough. But anyway, that's going to be a wrap up for The Burning Truth. As always, we are advocates for mental health, and I'm just going to get through this very quickly. Is that okay with you?
It's fine by me.
Fine, okay, fine. I'm just going to state, it is, of course, okay to be not okay, and asking for help is never a weakness. And in doing so, you can find out that there's more care for you than you could ever know.
I second that.
And on doing so, we also recommend you to and this is a quote from Tom Campbell of Cultaholic, who has been recently posting out messages every Saturday checking what you're up to on this fine weekend. But of course, his quote is, never compare your behind the scenes to other people's greatest hits.
Smart man.
That is, and it is smart, because it's very, very true. We, of course, always recommend you to make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish, it's necessary. And, of course, if you could be anything in this world at any time right now, please be more kind. And, of course, what is the number one rule of Progress Wrestling, The Burning Truth, and in general life?
Don't be a dick.
Correct. Especially a filthy dick, a wally. Hell, tell the fucking sliss the fuck off.
Yeah. The Wally with the willy warmer on.
And of course, we always recommend you, all of you, to please be excellent to each other. So with that, this has been a pre-recorded episode. And we, of course, always recommend you all to stay well and stay safe. And until the next episode, we, of course, always recommend you to check out your local wrestling, especially one in Crewe on Saturday next week. I'm not doing a cheap plug, honest.
That is so cheap.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Desperate Nelly.
Nah, in all general, we always recommend you check out your local wrestling, be it either many of the wrestling companies that we've probably even mentioned, probably, the Barracks, be it either PW, Britannia Wrestling Promotions, it could be ones, Future Shock, or any of the many other places.
You seem to have slipped up there, but okay.
What? I slipped up? What do you mean I slipped up?
You slipped up. You had a slip of the tongue. It sounded like you were saying, pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. I gives a fuck. Anyway, point being is, all I'm just going to say is this. We always recommend you check out your local wrestling because it does actually go a long way and it does support your local wrestlers, of course. And with all that being said, this week's episode has been emotional. I've been Matt Burns.
And I have been Monsieur Eravain.
Who has been the vein in my ass.
No. I've not been a vein in your ass. No.
You've been a pain.
No.
I could say that. But anyway, with that being said, it's been emotional. Catch you later.
Bye.